Yo, what's going on, gang? It has been a while since I've posted any Shazam matches. I've been sitting on these for a good long time, and it was time. It was time. I wanted to post some more Shazam stuff, and I had some great matches with Nightmare. I have two other, I think, long sets with him. So yeah, enjoy. It's also, this is kind of cool because it's been a while since I've played, and I don't really remember what's happening, but this is probably gonna hurt. Boom. That is, you get 48% if you do the optimal. This is kind of cool. Very lucky for me. Do I do back two? Oh, I did. Excuse me. Superman is a problem when he's got you in the corner. That is for sure. And this is me super rusty. I don't think I'd played in a month or two. Forward 1-2 coming up huge. Big break though, because who wants to deal with Shazam's corner mix, you know? I didn't have anything. He didn't have anything. Forward 2-3. So good. If I had the opportunity, I would have done the chandelier, but I didn't. And there we go. Dude, this is the worst feeling in the world to land command grab and meter burn it, and then it just does like 13% damage, and that's its base non-meter burn. Ooh. It's already at 80% life, or 20% life. I love the invincibility, but it's hard to like not do consistently. Excuse me, but hard to do and not make it obvious that that's what you're gonna do, which is something that, you know, I've had a problem with for years. I don't even jump over to the other side. Typically you want to dash under, so you can maintain corner pressure, because who wants to deal with Superman in the middle of the screen? Just laser blast. And I'm lucky, Nightmare is not a big, just like endless laser blast kind of guy, air laser. Air heat vision, so that's nice. That was supposed to be wake up. Oh, dude, I totally forgot that Superman has. Ooh, that should have been 1-1-2. That was a really good reactive back three, armored back three, and that was absolutely going to be command grab. Really good there. The dive. Now, I'm not sure if I win this. Lucky as heck.
Damn.
That was a really high-hitting forward three. And it's funny, listening to this back. Excuse me. I'm not sure I actually had my sound on when I was playing this the first time, because I don't remember hearing him talking. Trying to get away from that one. Now, one thing I've noticed, and that I'm remembering now, is like he drops a lot of the forward 2-3 combos. Like he'll hit like 1 or 2 reps, and he like drops the second one after trait. And I don't know if he's trying to do a very specific combo. This doesn't work in the corner when you're like, you know, right up in the corner. So I'm not quite sure why he keeps going for it. That was definitely a wake up and just didn't come out with the invincibility. That was double down 2 tech. Kind of a wonky one though. It didn't really, that like wasn't really a thing. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, this is just some standard Shazam stuff. That's not gonna work, and we're gonna get punished for it. Ugh, I hate taking those lasers to the face, especially given that they're like, you know, they're a high and you can duck them. It just doesn't feel good. Ooh, lucky cross up.
Damn, that hit me from the back.
Yeah, it did. It did. That in particular is tricky. That truck, that vehicle does like 20% damage, so it's really nice to use. I need to learn to just like go under stuff. And I should just try to down 2 things. He's wrecking me in the corner. This is what I mean. I don't know if I touched him. Maybe I got a tiny piece of chip. But that was really good. That was not supposed to be lightning bolt. I can tell you that much right now. But this is kind of a wash. He falls out of the corner, which is something that does regularly happen if you hit them a little too high. Also, Superman Punch is not super invincible at the start, so you do have some leeway to sort of knock him out of it. I think standing 3 is probably one of Shazam's best answers to that move. And here I am mounting some kind of comeback? What is this? Nope, just bopped in the face. We've got movie Superman. Anytime you give... Oh, what was... That was definitely supposed to be command grab, and for some reason I got dash forward. Into nothing. It was ugly. Mistimed his... his dive, which is great for me. We are not doing much of anything. We're holding that. Forward 2-3s all day. That's really all he needs to do, frankly. I should be doing more 2-2, but we're just not. Do I trade up here? Yeah. Oof. This could potentially really hurt. But I missed oh, that always feels terrible. Missing any kind of background bounce or anything like that is just like, that's... I can no longer clip that. Ugh! I don't think it was... I don't know, we'll see. Do I hit this one? No. I think you do have frame advantage after, like, a whiffed thing like that. Ooh, really good jump 1. Superman's jump 1 is so active. It's, like, it's kind of crazy. Again, a really good reactive back 3, forward 3, whatever that was. Throws me out of the corner into car. Really, like, oh, wasted meter, but he gets me. I think this was, yeah, this is a King of the Hill thing. I totally forgot about this. Now, this is one of the few matches I think Shazam, like, actually wins. There's just something about the matchup. Despite Grundy's, like, his armor, his grab, I think that Shazam wins it. Yeah, despite like all of his stuff, I think Shazam's got it. What is this? I'm not doing anything. I'm just kind of moving around in ways that don't help me. And Nightmare is definitely taking advantage of that. Let's see what we do this round. Okay, so nice little backdash there. And I hope what is some damage. There we go. That combo does an almost half-life. Really good anti-air grab into the interactable. I love that. But of course, Corpse Walk does get past that. Double down 2. Okay. That was a good break. I mean, that was probably going to be command grab into 30% if he didn't do it right. Or if he didn't wake up a roll. So, yeah. Better not just to avoid the situation entirely. Oh, that was a really... That was my fault. That is definitely something you can command grab. I should just let it rip. Why? And yeah, this is me just kind of playing sloppy. I didn't need to do that. I could have just finished it with the combo, right? Batman. Batman, he plays a lot of characters, like, well. So I don't know. I'm always really impressed by people who can do that. I cannot. Also, I don't really care to, frankly. I tried to kind of do that in Injustice 2, and it just never worked for me. I was able to land a bunch of stuff in these games that I was surprised by. Those jump twos are so good, and you'll see me get hit by them basically non-stop. And you'll see me trying to down two all the time. Maintain corner pressure? No, I've been... So if he drops the forward 2-3s, I drop, well, like the end of my combos, like all the time. I feel like, I don't know if you guys feel like this, but Shazam, most low tier characters don't have a launching low. You know what I mean? They don't get a free ground bounce. Or background, or excuse me, they don't get a free wall bounce, or ground bounce. That still did damage to him, that did 1.5% or something like that. I wonder if dashing there is better. Or just like reversal, I don't know. That's not a true combo. That was also very sloppy. Ugh. That's the kind of stuff that I would say that's my biggest weakness, is not knowing how to block Batman and those jump twos, not having the patience to block. Ooh, really good. Not wanting to do trait, or shoot, not trait. Not wanting to force a clash, but yeah, betting it all on the super is probably not the right option. Okay. Ooh, what in the world was that? Excuse me. That was supposed to be command grab, and it does look sick when Shazam goes through stuff with his teleports. It looks super calculated. Oftentimes, I will admit, it is not as calculated as it appears. I'm just not that good. That's forward 2-3 punishable all day. You really can't back 2-3 with Shazam. It's just wicked. And there I go, trying it again. That was lucky. I don't know why that hit or why I dropped that, but you know, I did. That's the thing that's been pretty consistent, is not being able to finish combos with my hard knockdowns. But a little bit of meter, a little bit of laser. There's got to be something I could do there. I don't know if forward 2-3 comes out fast enough to like armor between the first and second hit, you know? Or if I could armor the first hit and punch before the second one connects. I think, was I trying to force a clash here? I think I was. Because we got a lot of meter, and he has even less now. Ugh, but I'm just taking a lot of damage, dude. Taking a lot of damage. Oop, and we just lose. He didn't even need to spend meter. I had full bar. Okay, let's see what we do. I think this is a pretty decent spot for Shazam here. But we keep on missing those background bounces. Really good pickup. I wish he would have done breath. Oh, he didn't have enough meter for breath. But that would have looked sick. Yeah, I think backdash is the right option there. I was kind of trying to... I should have done torpedo. There we go. Now that is hard to combo into, and there's like really weird scaling on it. Ooh, I do the double. I don't do the double. I don't think that's forward 2-3 punishable, but I might be wrong. We're getting taken to task by Superman here. We've got trade up. Are we going to do anything with it? The hardest thing, excuse me, in the world is actually using Shazam's trait effectively. Is actually getting value out of it. So look, I just took a long ass combo, and that was it. You know what I mean? Like nothing happened. There's that active jump one. I remember playing as Cheetah in the second Injustice game, and just being like, dude, I would, what is it, Blood Lunge? Or I would do her jump, and Superman would just jump and bop me every time, just because he's so active. He's got great priority. But of course, we gotta clash. Oh, just that meaty laser, and we're getting way too predictable. Nightmare's cleaning up here. Yeah. We're just getting super predictable with teleports, and that's something you'll see, like, as I'm sort of losing... I pretty often default to just, like, teleporting like a madman. I didn't need to do that. That was a little bit of judgment issue there. I didn't need to do that. 2-2. 2-2. That laser goes so high. But hey, that was a pretty clean round. That was a pretty clean round after what was that, losing like 2 or 3 straight. He doesn't do a lot of meter burn laser either. Like on block, like if I block it, he typically, excuse me, doesn't try to meter burn, which is great for me. That was weird. I wonder if that probably could have connected. And there we go. He gets more damage, but you know, every little bit helps. I do, and I love absorbing those. Yeah, the hitbox on that, you can clip it. Oh, never do that. He absolutely can punish that. Good blocks on my part. Avoiding the... And then taking the 18 to 20%, I can't remember exactly what that is. Ooh, and then just not allowing the clash. I like that. That was a pretty solid match for me. And then into Grundy again. Now, like... Can we hit these back threes? Okay, gotta... That's the thing. Grundy's down 2 is so solid. And the fact that it leads into trait so easily, meaning he gets that, like... He just gets great damage off of his down 2. Now, everything that I do is what? What does he have up? Oh, he has damage up. Also, I think it's BS that Grundy can down 1 into... Can he? Can he down 1 into background bounce? I know that Shazam can't, and that really bothers me. It very, very much annoys me. Okay, that was a really good cleaver spin. I called it, and then don't do anything about it. Ooh, that doesn't feel good. Now you can the only way to do that is just with a single stand 1 into background bounce. But, there we go. That's the worst feeling in the world, right there. Normal Commander does 13%, and the fact that I meter burned it means I spent meter for no good reason. That feels terrible. Let's see, what happens here? Do we finally land a full... No, I do not. I choose to reset. And get out of dodge. I don't know if I thought, like, back 2 got me over... and I couldn't clash that. You can clash during the slams, but for whatever reason, I did not. And this is our last match. Yeah, Nightmare's great with a bunch of different characters. Taking on Flash, I have not played a Flash, and I couldn't tell you how long, man. It has been so long since I've played Flash. But that was cool. I remember, like, the classic was like that into overhead. You know, he'd do, like, excuse me, his forward advancing string. And then into, like, the overhead. Oh, totally forgot about that. Okay, what do I do here? Okay, this is classic Shazam. He's got my number. I think I end up in this. Doesn't really matter. If you like this, I have 2 more sets on the way. I've also got a lot of really fun videos I've been making, YouTube shorts, for Infinites in X-Men Next Dimension. So if you've dug my Next Dimension content in the past, these are pretty fun. They're set to some fun music, and I don't know. I like making them. But yeah, thanks to Nightmare for the games, and I've got some more sets to upload. So I think I'll go do that. Like, comment, subscribe, always appreciated. And we'll talk soon, gang. Peace!